Hmm. Hello everyone, Casper B12 here, and as you read through the title, I am going to show you how to reskin. And if you're wondering why am I doing this, well, it's because I did get I did in the past couple of days and weeks and such. I've been getting comments on how to reskin certain stuff, like how I reskin the O6 stuff, the Trainz 19 stuff, etc., etc. You know, that kind of jazz. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how I personally do it, and we'll go from the easiest to the somewhat hardest. So hold on, I don't think I. Hello, yeah, whatever. Hold on, wait, can I? No, wait, hold on. Just 1 second. Hmm. So yeah, how to reskin? Yeah, see, I'm showing you my full screen. I have two monitors right now. One is what you see right now. The other is to see the chat. Right now, I have two people. Hi on, hi other one. Yeah. So yeah. Also yeah, I have. I should probably. Oh yeah, Owl House music. You know, because I love Owl House and such. Oh yeah. Anyway, reskin. So first of all, let's start with the easiest one: how to reskin 2006 content. You know, from SI3D and such. The second original stuff from Thomas. The original is MST Noodle, but yeah. So I don't have OC mod to reskin at the moment, so I'm just gonna use an already existing one and do a different livery. We do Thomas. As you can see, I typed for my reskins, or DO6 one at least, I typed the name is KB12, which stands for Casper. K means Casper, my name, and the B12 being the class of I am, the LNMER B12. Duh. So yeah, I'm gonna duplicate this. I just go up to content and press duplicate. We're gonna new content. We go to today, and we go to new assets folder. I can see right here. Ooh. Yeah. Do. Yeah. I recently got stuff and I'll talk about it later. So yeah. For example, I'm gonna make this Thomas red. So I need to go to the config file first, and then go to the username, and then put slash red. Yeah, red as in based on the wooden railway, the wooden Thomas, which had a factory of being painted red. It's still funny. So yeah. So for the O6 one, probably the easiest for beginners, you have to open up software named GIMP, which is this little, I don't know what animal this is. So yeah. So then you drag in all the blue, all the things that you want to be blue. Actually, you don't drag them in here because it'll be in the layer, be a second layer. You want to do it individually, so just, and this is for Mac users only. So It might be a tad different, but it's gonna be similar. So yeah, then there's side 1, and there's side 2. You have splashes, and finally the Thomas boiler. So before we get started, yeah, now we need color. Now I keep my colors in a folder here, which I go here, Trainz file, and then 06 reskin colors. Oh, it's the American spelling. Color, that much better. So this is what I have. This is the classic color, like black, blue, brass, brown, cab interior, which doesn't need any metal, etc. And then over here, it says color alt, and these means like many alternative colors. Like we have BR blue rail, BR2, Fergus, Great Eastern Railway, Eleanor Garter, aka Mallard, and so on and so on. And wait, hold on. Okay, I just did check stuff if it was going alright. Adobe Photoshop? No, but we'll do Adobe Photoshop later. Thank you, Jeremiah. So, yeah, this is like no offense, buddy, but I think you're partly the reason why I'm doing this live stream, because you sometimes comment me questions, mostly how I do the face reskins, which I'll get to. Again, I'm saying this as a joke, I'm sorry if I offended you. But yeah, let's do red. This is the red, and for the colors I use for blue, red, green, these came from the Jonatier models. But like I said, red. So I pick this red, then I open this color toolbar, then I quickly, now obviously you have to double tap so that it'll show up like here, but I have an easy shortcut, and this is I think the Mac users only. I just press the space bar here, then I press the mouse tool, and then I click on hold up. Odd. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes it works perfectly. Yeah, I don't know why, but just weirdly happens. I don't know why. Basically, it's this color here. And you want to go to the paint bucket tool. Actually, no. First you want to do like the... Yeah, weird. Wait, this doesn't usually happen like that, but trust me. But I think first I do the red stuff, like the red stripes. I do the black, as you see right now, and then like the same with the bunker. same with here. Yeah, 2G zoom out, but again, this is for Mac. I just hold command and then scroll with the mouse to go in and out. Make sure the opacity is at full. If it's not, then it will just look like this. Okay. Now let's move on to the red. Now use this red. And as you may guess, you do all the blue. But I don't trick it. But other and like I said, but there's this bit called select by color. Now obviously it's all one color, but basically it's select you one color and then you drag and it depends like how much you want. So in this case, it's all blue. Blue. But yeah, bucket tool, red, blue, 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 red, 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 and red, 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 red. Okay, that's all done. Now you do export. Now there's a keyboard shortcut, but I'll show you real quick. You go to File, then go to Export As, and then it says here, and it will overwrite the old one. But unless you don't want, you have to press go to the old folder, which is this. But I know how to do it. So, but I usually do it this way in Photoshop in games. So you press export, bada bing, there. Okay, now also shortcut. It's Shift Command then E. It's simple. Alright, we presumably got all the red we need. So now you close this, you submit edits here. So we take a few. See, is Thomas the Tank Engine, Thomas the Red Engine? Yes, he is. Haha. Thomas the Blue and Thomas the Tank Engine is now Thomas the Red Engine. Nice. Now you can do the same for the wheels. To fit, and since I said it's supposed to be inspired by the Wooden Railway, James, so hold on. Yeah. Sorry, viewers. Where was I? Alright. Now, just in case, I don't want to feel incomplete, so I go here. I have to go to the wheels, which is KB12 here. Duplicate. Alright, now same story. Open folder, just drag it into my monitor. Same here, this, drag it to GIMP, and then you color the thing black or red. Thomas, yes. Alright, now before you do, you want to color it, so you do this, then you copy the QIT, and then you have to replace the old QIT with the wheel, then you submit edits now. How does this look like now? There we go. Red Thomas. This guy looks like an OC. But yeah, I don't know why the select color thing didn't work, and I think it's because, if I had to guess, alright. I don't think it's much to do, so swap livery. Yeah, I already did the blue James, so that's enough. Okay, now we did the easy part. Now let's move on to the difficult part slightly, and that's how I do the 19 reskins. We done GIMP, which is the easiest. Now we move on to mod the effing Trainz 19 stuff. I don't think I have a idea. I don't have a exact idea, so I'm just gonna use the existing one I have. So first I'll choose what deliveries I have right now. Let's go with TSI, DBS, I don't know, GNR. So yeah, this is my reskin of Great Northern Railway Golden in Blue. And how I do this is actually pretty simple. So first, hold up, first I need to. So yeah, this is what it first looked like. It's, well, as you can see, it's the default is the default LNER reskin from the already existent TSI Gordon. And what I do is that I get two colors, ones that I want, like this green, which is GNR green, which, as we've seen before, I have it in my colors folder. I just type in green, and then go to GNR, which is this one. I have two types, this one and this one. So I can't remember where the other one came from. Let's see. This is Jano Art 06 told me that the Creator FX can be used for the. I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't use Krita. So, anyway. And there is one more, but yeah, back to that. Yeah. I was gonna say something about State for a lot later. So yeah, obviously, like I said, there's the green, which I use on this, of course. And what I do is that I line up to like the bit that's like good, like here. The cab is usually the good part for me. There's like pixels again for Max. I press Command H and the pixels disappear. And how I do it is basically I need to select all the greens, so I press the ones button here by pressing W. So then with this add the selection, which means whatever I press, it's I'll make sure you have it at the top tolerance, and the contiguous and anti-alias is off. Anti-alias means that there'll be like little pixel fades, and contiguous means that you only selected one part. For example, I press the splasher, and it's in contagious, it's just this inner bit. But yeah, I select all of this, and then I press folder, and then the layer mask, which I can see right here. And then after that, I press the color folder under it, which is here, solid color. And then I press the color one, which is green, which is the one I want right now. But again, already done it. Whoops. Once that's done, it looks something like this. It's good, but it's not the exact shade of green. So what I do is I then press here again and click on brightness and contrast. This basically means that you have to like the brightness needs to be lighter or lower. For me, I stick to 19 plus, which is like pretty much an almost exact shade of green, which I need for reference. As for the other one, but it's that little small bit, and that's for the cab windows. They're yellow, and I want them white. So how I do is a similar thing. I select all the yellow. I click folder and layer masks. Click the color and brighten or lower the brightness of the layer, and we're all good. Now, before you export, I think it's important that you save. So you save as. So you click on File, click on Save As, and then put it wherever you want. For me, I have a folder for specific reskins. Like I have like Trainz editing, Trainz files, reskins, textures, reskins of characters, specific models, and then I click on the delivery, and I have PST of this one. You press save as, and now if you want to like redo the color that you already done, then you could just simply click Command S, which saves immediately. But I'm not going to, so we'll leave it at that. Once you've done that, you just click on Export, and you put it, you drag it's in the folder. So alright now, and yeah, here are again. And this is just in case you haven't saved it, but like I said, I already saved it, so I don't have to. And now you have it. There you have your first texture. And now you can do it for the rest of them, but I'm doing them for one. As for other stuff, well, anything else? Well, I also, if you saw for the thumbnail, then there's also a paint.net in the truck, which I recently got thanks to the help of Parallels Desktop, which is a software where I could run Windows on Mac. That's cool. And finally, I can use paint.net. Yeah, sorry for the silence. Paint.net we'll get to later, but basically, now, if you've seen from my Twitter post and Discord post, then you might have seen that I've given the engines colored crank pins, and I want to, and they are all courtesy by a user on Discord on TSI. Not a member, but user. And they go by 3 commas, I think. Hold on. Yeah, comma, comma, comma. Or triple comma, that's the username, who made a tutorial video in the TSI server. It's in a drive. And teaches you how to remove the parameter on the Trainz 19 file. And they also made a video how to like remove or add in extra liveries to the livery file. So like for example, but yeah, back to crank pins. So again, done this, but I'm gonna do it real quick. Yeah, Gordon TSI, no, SRK wheels. So basically this. So this is what it looks like before, and this is what it looks after. As you can see, no difference, but it's, well, as you can see, it's, well, I colored in the silver bits blue, because that's how it looks like before. Yeah. And if you want to know how I found those exact parts I want to reskin, all I did is like I said, like I did with the Nova one, I selected all the silver, like so, and then I added in a rainbow gradient. Why do I do that, you ask? Well, it's simple. Then after I do that, I export it, and I had to duplicate. I had the SRKW. I had to duplicate the wheels. Let's see. I wish the TSI had snow. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no Victor Tanzing mentions, please. But yeah, you duplicate. Oh yeah, but anyway, back to this. I duplicate the wheels as so, and then I go to config, and then I go to test. All right. See, it's normal. Then I click on export PNG, and then I drag it in. Replace, yes please. What I do is now this. So it took a while. There it is. Now I click on preview asset, and this is what it looks like with the rainbow gradient. As you can see, I want to the only things I want to recolor are like the crank pin bits, like this, 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 and this. As you can see, it's like the colors are going up. There's like a green, a minty green, and green again, yellow, orange, yellow, and red, orange, etc. Once I do that, I go back to the folder and try to find where exactly those places are. As for the red, it's easy. The red's pretty simple. It's these little bits here. That's probably the easiest part. And next is the other side, and those are the green bits. Like the red one, it's pretty simple. It's those bits here. As for like the holder things or whatever, they're like yeah, or like I don't know what these bits are called. Yeah, I know they're crankly, but still. You see they're yellow, orange, and yellow again. And this side is orange, orange, and minty blue greenish. So it's like it's somewhere along here. See, all I do is like I color in. As you can see, they're colored, and there are 6 more colors. So I presume it's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and it's right next to this one. So I colored all these bits in. Once I do that, I hide the rainbow gradient and export as so. Oh, it's right there. Oh, why does that? Then I like drag it in there, baby. Alright. Alright. Done that now. Granted, I think it will end up blurry. Oh, never mind. I thought it would end up blurry because I just submit edits, but no. As you can see, they're all colored in, but there's one problem. They're shiny. How do we remove the shiny? Well, that, my friends, is pretty simple. Or, not really. Again, like I said, the tutorial how to do it is in the by triple comma on TSI Discord. But for those who don't access, I'll show you here. So first you have to like export the only color texture bits. So that's why I have them in like a separate layer, as you can see. And I put it there in like transparent alpha. So I then export the alpha bits. And again, I already saved it. It should look like this. Okay, now you want to get the parameter, which is this. And parameter is basically the bits that are shiny. As you can see, the bits that are not shiny, or the ones that are like the only good stuff. And then the blue one means that like it shines. The red means like a weather or something. Yeah, I don't know. You have to watch the video drive. And triple comma, if you're watching this, then thank you again for the tutorial. And yeah. Okay, now you just drag this, and just in case I need to type in 2. Original. Okay, so now you need a software known as paint.net. Now for this, I open up the Windows. Yep. And then you open up paint.net, which is here. Duh. Now before I need to like make the brush size big and the hardening big. Now you just drag these 2 in, as so. Open. And there you go. Now this is the bit that you want. So you copy this by either, I think it's Control or Command. Hold up. Okay. Yeah. Now you go to your parameter texture. What you need to do is, well, duplicate the layer like this. and you double it, and then you add an extra layer like this. Now in this plus layer that says layer 3, you want to paste the color texture as so here. Now that's done. Now you need to like select these parts only. Am I doing that? You have to press this one button here, and then as you can see, it's all selected here. So you press this subtract button here, and just in case, I like to put in like the sun bit here, which is global, which means it selects all of it. It's basically similar to the contrast bit in Photoshop, which I learned a few days ago. So yeah, basically you just press the parts that are not that, like this, and only these are selected. So now you want to go to first this lower bit, the first layer here, then press the eraser tool by pressing E, and then you erase. Oh yeah, these are the right ones, yeah? What is it? Yeah, as you can see, it iterate. Now you think that's done. Wrong. Oh wait, I had to. No, don't deselect it. Keep it. Now next you want to do is press the rectangular select, and then press the invert, which basically inverts the select as so, as you can see. And then you want to go to the second layer like this, and then do the same. As you can see, it only selected the parts that are not. Now, why did I do it? That's because then the parts that you want to remove, which is like the blue bit here that I have, you have to like double click here or press the 2 button. I think double click's easier, and then lower down to put opacity to 5 at least. And I did try to do it at 0, just remove it entirely, but that didn't work. And if you wonder what happened, then there were some bits that just turned out black, which is not good. That sounded uncontent, but you get what I'm trying to say. If it's 5, if the opacity is 5, it's okay. If the opacity is flat out 0 or just delete gone, that's not good. But yeah, that's it. Now that that's done, you just have to export it as PNG, or if you want to, I recommend saving it save as, and then you export as PNG as so. Okay, and yeah, flattens, but that's okay because you now have a saved file. Okay, now you have the parameter with the bits removed. This is what it looks like before, and this is what it looks like after. That's what we need. So now you just drag or first you duplicate it. That's what I did. Drag this bit here, just in case something goes wrong. Drag the parameter, replacing the old one, and then you submit edits. Okay, now let's see how it looks like now. Blurry, or do I have to refresh? And there you go. As you can see, the colored crank pins are no longer shiny. They're now the same material as, they're not the same like shine or whatever you want to call it as the wheels. That's what you want. And the same goes with the side rods. And if you want to know how to do the inverse, like make the non-shiny part shiny, well, I've done it, and it did work, but I'm not gonna do that again. Basically, it's like the inverse of what you want to do. But yeah, but since I already have this liver, I don't need this anymore. And I want to quickly show you what. Oh, whoops. For example, I'll show you what I did. For example, this is Gordon, of course, and as you can see, this is the season 1. Doesn't have the colored crank pins. All right, and V2 It now has colored crankpins and side rods. And I'm thinking, there's a folder that has red side rods? Yes, but I kind of want yes, but I don't know, it's hard to explain. And I think the reason is because of the LNER livery Gordon has. And also because it's that no side rod colored one default too. I've also did the same with the other stuff, like for example, the old shape Henry livery. The old shape livery doesn't have the old shape Henry or old livery Henry. Excuse me. It didn't have colored crankpins and it didn't have a season 7 livery, but now V1 it has. Ta-da! I just like it, okay? And I also did the colored crankpin. Oh yeah, the parameter. Yeah. For Henry or the new shape Henry. Hold on. This wasn't done by me though. I did upgrade the tender with the red lining on the back, which is where it is here. You see, I added in red lining because I think it looks like it makes it complete to me. And this was something I decided to do when I added in the red light on the back lining for James. Yeah, as for the glow in the dark livery, well, this is what it looks like. Now this was made by Triple Coma. The only changes I made were giving Henry crankpin wheels and changed the tender to look like this. It originally didn't have a backlining, but now it did. As for colors, well, the red on the parameter means it makes it like glow, or what you call it. For example, if it doesn't have red, that means it's normal like this. If it does have red, then it looks something like this, like bunch of red. That it means it now glows in the dark, and no matter no matter how low the night settings are, which it looks like this, it still glows in the dark. Actually, doing like this actually makes it look spooky. Woo! Actually, pretty cool. Pretty cool, huh? As for the shiny bit, well, that comes the blue part. There is a green bit, but I can't exactly remember. But from what I remember, it's the green bit is actually the weather ring, or I think I'm gonna use this old shape Henry hybrid, which if anyone's wondering, it's actually a reskin, not by me, but a user on Discord. Hold on. Oh yeah, user, sorry. Oh yeah, made by Neo, TSI version. Yeah, though only the engine. The tender I did myself, with first Pixeler, which I'll show you later, and then this. Basically, oh yeah, I should probably do it daytime. Something like this. I did give Henry extra liveries, like the one with crank pins, the blue livery, and the last thing I did with the copper chimney funnel, based on the one illustration error in Tank Engine Thomas again, and the original Dolby illustrations to remove the square buffers for Henry, which the buff buffers made by yeah. Now the blue one, Henry, if you've seen the video or the drive video, then Yeah, this is what it looks like before, after, before, after, before, after. It looks shiny. How do I do that? Oh, it's actually, well, not simple, but not hard either. Yeah, it's confusing, I know. Trying to get the... Oh. Yeah, I think you get the point, but yeah. Basically what I did was, hold on. Old shape. And this is the same with the old shape Henry, the TVS one. So basically this is what it looks like, of course. The body, this is where the funnel is. Here and here. Now, yeah, as for the parameter, as you can see, these bits are blue, and the blue means that, and the Giano said, hold on, against, then Giano R06, they told me the parameter three colors in the, which is RGB, red, green, and blue, which basically means like the lower, basically the opacity. I forgot what opacity is, but this means that it's alright. It shines like very much. If the opacity is lower, then that means it's not as shiny. I think, yeah. But yeah. Yeah. As for, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess one thing I should probably tell you is how I do face reskins, which is again, Jeremy Isaias also really wants to know. So I don't know which one to do, so I'll go to like one of the old folders. So I have faces, inspiration. I'll talk about that soon. Whip, aka whip/finish, and I go to let me go to a face I did recently. So first is the angry face for Emily. Or, yeah, it's basically the angry face, but with different eyebrows, and I added a blush effect. Oh yeah, and teeth. How I do it is that I basically back to inspiration. I go to Emily, and I have the name. For example, this is Emily, and the one I use is this face, bracing 12, which I select here, and then copy and paste. And then I like make it big. Like so, and then using the pen tool, which is this, and picking the right color, which all I do is like I press here, and the pen tool, I just click the correct color I want to use, and then behind the layer, all I do is now I follow the eyebrow to as close as I want it to be. Yeah. This is a similar method I used to reskin the season 1 Thomas face with the season 5 eyebrows. But yeah, I already did it. But yeah, once that's done, you have to position them to what they want, and you have to and this is like a tedious process, because when you export them into Trainz, then the eyebrows may look different than how they look like. So you have to go back and forth and correct the positioning to make it exact. How I do it, it's just easy. First, I go to an engine, let's say Emily, yeah, or Gordon, because Gordon's the reason why I do. I go to TSI Gordon, either the hybrid one or this one. I go to Gordon, or first I export it just in case something goes wrong, but then I have to do it. I go to config file, and then I scroll down, and then I have to like copy this and paste a new layer, like copy and then paste number 35 and then change the name to the one I'm using, which I should have done earlier. So yeah, the Trainz folder, this is where the faces you have. However, how I do it, I don't put them in the same folder. I have to do it in a separate folder to like save space. So what I do is I duplicate it and then I name it. It's the same name but with my initials, KB12. This is what it looks like. Faces here, and for example, the reason why I did is board 10. Board S10, which stands for board season 10. And I used reference from Edward Strikes Down as reference, because in season 10, Gordon has different eyebrows in this. So yeah, basically I had to like duplicate the folder faces, and then this is where I do the reskins for them. For the engines. Once that's done, I copy the here, paste it here, and then I copy the qubit and then paste it here as mesh asset. And then here it says mesh, which is the location. So there first you go to folder, then board 10, which is here, and then IM, which is where the face Trainz mesh is. Once that's done, you submit edits and then go back to Gordon. Once that's done, you go there and it's marked at 135. So I go back up and then I put one on top since that's the first face in the game, and then you rename it, and then you go to the preview asset, and it shows you the face if it's good or not. If not, if it's like closest, then it's okay. But if you're like the perfectionist, then it's best that you probably do it over and over until you get just right. Which, if you want to know, like my very first Trainz face. The very first reskin face for Trainz I did was TSI Gordon's face to resemble the one from season 8, which is now. Let me get Gordon. This one. Specifically this one. Now this isn't the exact one because the faces did get updated when the hybrid models came out. But yeah, this is the very first Trainz reskin I made for Gordon before the face updates. And the second one I did was the Annoyed season 9 Henry face, which is like this confused face he has in season 9, which looks like this. Now this isn't exactly my reason. I did do it, but a friend of mine in Discord did make a folder of all the seasons to differentiate from each other. And so I swapped mine out with his, and I think it turned out good. The user is Lego Demano and Jacko. Hold on. Yeah, it's okay. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, Choco Crunch Corp. Or Holy Jolly Jacqueline, or Jacqueline Choco Corp. These two made like great face reskins. Yeah. Season 10 reskin. Yeah, this is what the season 10 Annoyed face Gordon looks like. If you want to look like before, it looked like this. You might have seen it in, I think, Colonel Engines and Molly's Special. See, they look like this, and this is what. There are like a lot of faces that I based on the Andrew's like models, as in, and by Andrew I mean like the faces you've seen in either Sudry and Station Master, Carson's Video Workshops, Demon of Nowhere, etc., etc. Basically, the Solar Workshop models that are not public as of right now or ever will be. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get sued, but still. Other reskins I made, well, I did make this Nervous face reskin based on season 10, which looks like this. No, for inspiration, I used the one frame from It's Good to Be Gordon when Gordon's about to leave the coal yacht, the coaling plant. Oh, yeah, and as for, yeah, and if I made like custom reskins that aren't based on the seasons, yeah, well, I did some. For example, there's this one face from Henry that I made, which is the angry face with teeth and eyebrows. Which, as for the eyebrows, I used the sneezing face as reference. Hold up, or the stuffed up face. Yeah, that's what it's called. I forgot which one. I think I might be the season 6 one. Yeah, season 6, the left one, I think. Hold on. No, tell me Henry didn't have like a different variant. Yeah, hold on. I need to. No, it never changed season 6. Wow. Interesting. Let's see. Have you tried reskinning Duck Donald Douglas Soda Workshop? Give them the eye color. The eye color, it's easy, but I don't plan to do it because I don't want to like I don't want to steal ideas from someone. And if I ask, Soda Workshop reskins, I mean, yes, but whatever. But the Duck Donald Douglas, well, there were reskins, but I didn't make the reskins, of course. I mean, I did technically, but it's not exactly. For example, let me get Donald or Douglas. There's two differences I made, or at least with one of them. For example, with Duck, this is what Donald looks like. So the only change I made is this part here. It's black, and I don't know. This always bugged me off, and I can't explain why. But yeah, with a little Zapadidi and Zapadizu, this blue part is now filled. And I was originally gonna do the whole thing, but thanks to my friends on Discord, that they did and they told me how they would prefer it, and to their credit, it looks good. So thank you, friends. And I also gave the backline to Donald and Douglas, and this is what they look like. This, see, cool, huh? As for face reskins, well, the faces are not allowed to be reskins, or at least the Christmas 2020 releases, that being Tabmar Thomas, James, Donald, Douglas, and Duck, or either future stuff like Fergus, etc. Fergus and George. As for Duck, well, I don't think I've made any reskins for him. Nope, none of these are mine. What? Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. I'll this video will be kept up, and if you like, you can. All right. Pixel. I guess I should show you one more thing, and that's using Pixlr. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I know it's Twitter, but hold on. There's one more. There's one more to reskin colors, though. It's one I don't really use because there's a subscription I need to have, and it's not the painting itself. It's the exporting. And I'll say the reskinning here is honestly way easier. Yeah, you gave it to teacher. I know that's not done. Yes, the Jar Fire were made by a friend, the fellow member on TSI. Whoops! No. Yeah, basically, as I select the file. Oh, that's a root, sorry. I'll just do a already existing one, like this one. Basically what I do is I pick a color, any color, I'll do bright red or somewhere here, yeah. And then I press this tool, which is the replace tool, and then I increase the size and decrease the softness. And then I select a part, and I think it needs to be a specific part. Which is, I believe, here. So yeah, I select this part and da-da, bada bing, bada boom. Now, it's good, but there's one problem. As you can see, the blacks, this part is very bright, and like this is before, after, before, after. So yeah, this is why this is a method I don't use 100%. But I think the easiest way to do to like make this one is if you select all the greens. Like I think this, you turn up the tolerance here, and oops, yeah, a bit too high. Hold up. Yeah, something's off. But yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah, anyways, as for export, like I said, there's only 3 tries at exporting. But yeah, I think that will be all for now for reskinning. Thank you for watching and listening. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next proper live stream video, okay? Peace.